how do you receive Holy Spirit, and from where does Holy Spirit come? Like you said in Genesis chapter, okay, in the beginning there was world without form, okay, it was dark, okay, without form, and it was void, okay. So the Holy Spirit came in and moved around the world, but where is it coming from, and how are we getting it? So that question I added myself. Let's see what you got to say for that.
So from where the Spirit is coming.
Yes.
Okay, so when you look into John chapter 3 verse 8, it says, the wind blows where it wishes, and you hear its sound, but you don't know where it comes from or where it goes. So it is with everyone who is born of the Spirit. So the Spirit is like a wind. You can feel it. You don't know from where it is coming. Okay. And when you say the Spirit, where does it come from? So our thought as a level of understanding, okay, a level of thinking. Okay, for example, a particular person, can he tell what is his father's name? He can tell his father's name. Can he tell what is his father's name? He can tell.
For few generations.
For few generations, he not.
might.
So at that point, his mind becomes blank. Okay, it is dark. Same way, when you go and wanted to try finding God, you will see blankness. Okay, but when you ask God for help, okay, so for example, this is our life, okay, our life timeline. Okay, so a person is born and he dies. Okay, so now this person thinks, where does this Spirit come from? So he goes back. When he goes and stand and see her, imagine this place, okay, is full of dark, and you are here. Okay, this is when you try to find out. Find out what is the start of the Spirit, okay, where it came from, does God exist? So those all things, okay. But when you ask the help of God, okay, when you come to this point, you will see God. So this full is God. Okay, there's a verse saying in Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 23 to 24. Am I a God at hand, declares the Lord, and not a God far away? Can a man hide himself in secret places so that I cannot see him? Declares the Lord. Do I not fill, know this point, okay? Do I not fill heaven and earth? Declares the Lord. So God is saying that He is filled in heaven, as also He is filled in earth. Okay, now when a small ant stands here, okay, if he try to see this one, he can't go more than that. Through the help of the Holy Spirit, only then he can see God. Okay, he can hear God. When Moses wrote in Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 to 2, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. So, Moses, God gave him a vision. Okay, he came to this point. That's why I'm saying in the beginning. He was in the beginning. He was not able to go out of this timeline of humans. So when he stood here, he saw God. He heard a voice. When you see John chapter 1, verse 1, John also writes the same thing, saying that in the beginning, there was a word. So when he sees, imagine you standing here and seeing that it is dark. For example, you are seeing that you're seeking God and God give you a vision. And you're seeing it's full bright. Okay. And you hear a voice. So that is what Moses and John wrote. So that vision they saw. So there is no, for example, our life there's a start and end. Okay, but for God, if we are here, He doesn't have a start here. It is full. It is full. So God doesn't have an end because He is the Alpha and Omega. He is the beginning and the end.